Hey everyone, it's Brenda with Stampin' Up! With another Christmas in July video. I'm sorry I didn't get this out on Monday. If you've seen my previous video last week, at some point, I did mention that I chipped a bone in my ankle, and it's a lot harder to craft with a hurt ankle than you think it would be. It's hard to get around with my knee scooter, and in my crafting space it's very narrow, and so I can get in and then I can't get out, and it's just really frustrating. You get set up and you think you've got everything you need, and then you don't have everything you need, and then you got to try to get up again, and it's just been a nightmare. So luckily I already had my 2 cards made that I was going to do for this video. So I can show you what I did. I'm just not going to make it because I'm standing on one leg, and I need to do this as quickly as I can. But I do have 2 cards to show you. Let me show you what I used here. I used Countryside Inn paper, and when I saw these birds, it reminded me of a Christmas paper that I used to have that had little birds on it, and so I wanted to use this for a card. So what I decided to do is, where these diamond shape is, I decided to cut a circle out here. So I used my stylish shape dies, and I used this second to the largest here to cut out these birds about like that. All right. So then I decided I would layer that on top of another one, which is this. This is the back of the fox one, okay? And then I thought, well, what would be pretty is to use color and contour and cut that out. All right. So this is how my card turned out right here. And I did add some glitter. So I basically took this out, and I do have my pieces cut out because I was going to make this on film. So let me just show you here. So I took this, and I had my little circle here, and I put that on top of here. All right. Glued that on. And then I put this on my piece of white. And I'm going to put all the dimensions below so it will be easier. So I put that on the white like this, and I ran that through my embossing folder, which is the basic 3D, this one that I really like. All right, so that's how I ended up doing that. And then it goes on the card base like this. All right. And then I used, let's see here. I used Hope and Peace for my sentiments for this one. And the sentiment is cut out with the Happy Label Pick-a-Punch. All right, so this makes a really nice edge here. And then on the inside, I also used Hope and Peace, and I just put a little strip down the edge. So now what I was left with is this piece here with the hole. So what I did is, obviously you can see, I used the color and the contour die and cut that out, and I thought, well, I might as well make another card. So what I did with this one is I used Perched in a Tree. All right. And I put the little bird behind. So what I did is I took my white piece and I inked up the whole piece, and I put this over the top. All right. Well, first I did stamp the branch under there. I had to line this up and stamp the branch underneath, and then I inked it up. I did try to use some white ink, and that didn't work too well, so I used the VersaMark and did just clear embossing powder in the background to make it look kind of like snowy. All right. And so then of course, that goes on a card base, and I colored and cut my little bird out and put him on there. And this also comes from, oh, wait a minute. No, that does come from the Perched in a Tree. And I use the Stylish Shape dies. I'm sure you've seen me do this trick before. I cut out part of the die. I don't think I have that stamped yet. But basically, you line this up, and you do one cut, and then after this is cut, then you line that back up this way and run it through again to get pretty much any size you want. And that's how I did that. And I forgot to get them out, but I did use some little Night of Navy jewels on these. Not on this one. I put the glitter on this one. I used jewels on this one. And so that's how I did these. And I did this to Merry Christmas on the inside. And like I said, I will link the measurements below so that you can see how I did this. And I'm sorry that this is kind of a messed up video. I'm hoping that I can get something made and do another video for next Monday, which will be the last Monday in July, for one more Christmas in July video. Not that we need July to do Christmas cards, but anyway, those are my 2 cards that I have for you. And like I said, I'm sorry that this is a little short and not a tutorial. I'm hoping to be able to get in a walking boot soon, but I still can't put weight on my ankle, so it just has to wait, and I'm not very good at waiting. So anyway, that is that. Have a blessed week, and I will hopefully see you later in the week, or if not next week, hopefully I can still continue to get some videos out for you. Take care and God bless. Bye.